I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Thunderbolts, issue number 5. What happens when the Winter Soldier is roped into the events of Civil War II? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So, as the comic opens up, we check on in with Bucky, who is getting acquainted to the Thunderbolts' new digs after getting chased out of their old ones by the Squadron Supreme. Apparently, news travels really slowly in the Arctic because Winter Soldier is only just now hearing about what's going on with the Civil War, mainly about how Ulysses gave all the superheroes a vision of Miles Morales' Spider-Man killing Captain America. What follows from here on out is Winter Soldier, a usually level-headed and intelligent character, making a series of poorly informed, poorly executed emotional decisions. You see, as Bucky puts it, he wasn't there when Cap died the first time, and he saw what major effects that had on the rest of the Marvel Universe, so he takes it upon himself to making sure Steve can't die again. You know what he doesn't do, though? Pick up the phone and ask Steve how he feels about all of this, even though the news makes a point of mentioning that Captain America more or less forgives the Miles Morales Spider-Man and doesn't believe in Ulysses' visions. Furthermore to that, if you've been reading the main Civil War II series, or indeed any of the tie-ins, then you'll know all of Ulysses' visions are heavily flawed. Bucky, though, acting incredibly out of character, decides to take it upon himself to go to New York and assassinate Miles Morales Spider-Man so his friend can no longer die. Hey, Bucky, while you're off doing that, who's watching Kobik? You know, that god-like super child who you've been charged with protecting? You know, the kid who can rewrite all of reality? In fact, while we're on this line of thinking, if the Civil War II bugs you so much and you worry about your friend Captain America's safety, why don't you just take Kobik to New York and have her use her amazing powers to end all the fighting? I mean, she could do it. When Bucky actually stares down Miles, he ends up getting cold feet, saying, well, you know, maybe I don't have to kill him. Maybe if I can just incapacitate him, I can take him somewhere until this whole vision passes over. It's in this moment, too, Bucky forgets every piece of common knowledge associated with spider characters. When he tries to take a shot at the kid, Miles' spider sense warns him of impending attack. It's after this the two brawl for a little bit, and this is a perfect showcase for how bad the art is in this comic. It's like the artist forgot that Miles is supposed to be a teenager. Seriously, look at the shots of these two fighting. Miles is the same size and the same build as Bucky. Now, it's at this point, too, you might be asking yourself, hey, wait, isn't the Winter Soldier like a super wanted criminal right now, and wouldn't all this fighting in the middle of downtown New York totally alert S.H.I.E.L.D. to his presence? Well, yeah, that's exactly what ends up happening. S.H.I.E.L.D. agents show up, shock the shit out of Bucky, and as the comic ends, he's taken into custody. Thunderbolts number 5, if you couldn't tell, was a comic that I felt was really poorly executed, even by Civil War II standards. The Winter Soldier, who up until this point has been shown to be very smart and very calculating, pretty much throws caution to the wind and acts like a giant dumbass for the entirety of the comic. And I really don't buy the whole, oh, well, he was blinded by the emotion, the fear over losing his friend. Again, if he actually bothered to do a little bit of research instead of jumping off half-cocked, then he would have seen there's more to this situation. Also, I felt it was a real missed opportunity to not include Kobik in this situation at all. Then again, when you're already dealing with an event that's built around one young person with superpowers that border on the godlike, if you bring in another one, then the whole house of cards might come crumbling down around you. I mean, I like Kobik as a character and a concept. I like the idea of Bucky being this older brother, mentor, protector type character, but this is a problem we're gonna run into more and more if Thunderbolts keeps crossing over with all these super events, and that is, why doesn't Kobik just fix everything? Yeah, this comic was an absolute dud with very little redeeming about it. Overall, I would give it a 4 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer? Or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.